Our goal today is to take a raw, unedited 4K video clip and turn it into a polished, cinematic asset, complete with dynamic depth, with stylized grain, and fully synced captions. Achieving this look traditionally requires a massive volume of manual adjustments for masking and transcription. This diagram compares that standard workload against the compressed footprint of an AI-assisted sequence. To follow along, check your Creative Cloud app to ensure you're running the latest version of Adobe Premiere Pro. This version includes the Adobe Sensei framework, which is necessary to access the features we'll be using. When you remove the need for frame-by-frame technical adjustments, your role as an editor shifts. You spend less time on repetitive labor and more time on the creative storytelling that actually defines the final product. Start by importing your media. Drag a high-resolution 4K video clip into your timeline, one that features a clear moving subject against a distinct background. As soon as the clip is in the timeline, the software begins optimizing resource allocation in the background. This AI-driven management prevents the system lag usually associated with high-resolution playback. This stability is the foundation of the workflow. By eliminating technical stuttering, you maintain a continuous creative flow without being interrupted by the hardware. To begin the masking process, duplicate your video clip and stack the copy directly on top of the original in your timeline. Select the top layer and apply the Object Mask tool. As you define the boundaries, the mask snaps to the edges, isolating your subject. Now, use the Track Forward function. The machine learning algorithms analyze the motion, automatically calculating the object's path through the entire sequence. Avoid scrubbing through the timeline while this is running. Let the software complete its calculations to ensure the tracking data remains accurate. With the subject isolated on the top layer, apply a strong blur effect to the bottom layer. This creates a convincing depth of field effect that makes your subject stand out. By automating the rotoscoping process, you gain immediate control over the visual hierarchy of the shot, allowing you to dictate exactly where the viewer's attention should go. Next, we'll address the digital texture. Open the Effects panel, search for Noise FX, and apply it to an adjustment layer placed at the very top of your stack. You'll see the footage take on a more cinematic quality. This effect introduces a film-like grain that softens the clinical look of digital 4K video. Access the effect controls and dial back the intensity and texture sliders. Keep these values low to get that nostalgic aesthetic without losing clarity. Remember that stylistic choices like film grain should be intentional. They are most effective when they support the specific mood or tone of your narrative. To handle the captions, move into the text workspace. From here, you can initiate the sequence transcription and auto-captioning process. The software analyzes the audio track and generates synchronized text blocks across a new layer, matching the timing of the spoken words perfectly. Always perform a manual review of this text. Use the text panel to quickly correct any unique proper nouns or minor errors the AI might have missed. You can then format the captions to fit your brand. Adjusting font weights and colors helps ensure your video remains readable for audiences on mobile platforms and social media. This automation transforms accessibility from a time-consuming final step into a standard part of your routine. The final result shows a seamless integration of all these elements: the isolated subject, the blurred background, the cinematic grain, and the clear typography. Letting the AI handle tracking and transcription bypasses the most repetitive parts of the project. A process that typically requires hours of meticulous manual work now snaps together during the normal course of your edit. Now that the sequence is styled, you can export your video and start experimenting with these masking tools on different types of objects in your own projects. AI is at its best when it functions as a creative assistant. It handles the technical hurdles so you can focus entirely on executing your unique creative vision.